very blessed in this school that our school administrators, our directors support the language. They've given us all the support, and we also thank the Confucius Institute and NCDC for the support they've given us. We have all the material that we need for our learners to learn Chinese. And today and the coming years, this school will be another Chinese center in the country. Yes, that is our prayer. I will not talk so much. We shall have to listen from the representative, the Uganda Secondary School Chinese Students Association. We have a member with us, and he's a student of this school. Let's welcome Travis to say something to our guests.
Seseni Lasha. Ni hao. Wohen Gao Sing Jintian Zai Jali. Since this is a special launch and we want everyone to follow along, I'll continue the rest of my speech in Chinese. Allow me make some introductions. With us is the director NCDC, who is represented by Mr. Henry, who is around. I can request that we welcome him. We also have the director, Confucius Institute, who is represented. We have the president of the students of Makerere University, Chinese students at the Confucius Institute. And then we also have Canon Dr. Charles Kahijiriza, who is also a celebrated head teacher for being the most supportive head teacher of Chinese language. Let us welcome him. Good morning. About 7 months back, I joined this beautiful community, and it came to my understanding that there was an adversity of languages taught, to which included literature and Kiswahili. However, none of these linked to an international space. As the president of the Uganda Secondary School Chinese Students Association, I requested my staff at the association to compile a detailed report proposal for the integration of Chinese in Janan Secondary School. And I want to thank God that the proposal was given a go-ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, may you join me in clapping for the administration of this school. Today is not just another day at Janan Secondary School. Today, we open the door to a new world, the world of Chinese language and culture. Today, we launch a subject. It is a beginning of a bridge between Uganda and China, between today and tomorrow, between who we are and who we can become. I am particularly proud of this moment. Our association has worked tirelessly to promote the study of Chinese in schools across the country. We are also in pursuit to organize language competitions, cultural exchange events, calligraphy workshops, and even online programs, all with one mission: to give Ugandan students access to global opportunities through languages. We have seen students gain scholarships, internships, and lifelong friendships, all because they took a bold step of learning Chinese. But these achievements did not come easily. Behind every success story is a group of passionate students and volunteers working without much, but giving everything. And that brings me to a very important point. If we want to keep the momentum in schools going of studying Chinese, if we want more schools like Janan to offer Chinese, if we want our association to meet to reach out to many young people with training, mentorship, and opportunities, we need support. We need financial backing to sustain our programs, expand outreach, and also continue empowering students. We therefore, as the Uganda Secondary School Chinese Students Association, call upon well-wishers, government institutions, the embassy, businesses, and alumni to partner with us so that you can support the association. Your support can sponsor a language camp, it can provide learning materials to students, it can fund competitions, or even support a student's journey to China. Dear Director, my journey to Yuhu District in Shangtan City, Hunan Province, specifically Shangtan University, remains a beacon of hope and encouragement to many students that they can get the same opportunity that I got. And they have worked tirelessly to see that they excel in Chinese so that they get a chance to visit China. Because I, together with their teachers, have encouraged them that they can get the possible chance to visit China. So I therefore I request, dear directors of the Confucius Institute, that more opportunities can be introduced for students and their teachers to visit China and bring classroom knowledge to reality. To the board and director of Janan Secondary School, thank you for embracing this vision. Zai Zhongguo Wamenshuo Xiesiani. You are now part of a growing movement that sees language not as a tool but as a passport to possibility. To the students, this is your chance. Not very many students get a chance to study Chinese. So if you have the chance to study Chinese now, you should learn with passion, you should explore with curiosity, and know that by learning Chinese, you're equipping yourself for a global future. To my fellow members of the Chinese Students Association, this is a proud moment. Let it energize us to continue pushing forward even in the face of challenges. And to everyone here today, let this launch not just be a celebration, but a commitment to education, to collaboration, and building a better and more connected world through language. Xiesiani men.
Yes, at this moment, thank you very much, Travis. At this moment, our Chinese students prepared a simple performance to our guests. Yes, please.
Yes, yes.
Joshi Womenda, John Wenshweshang, these are our Chinese students that we are having currently. We have a number of 45 students in senior one. We started with senior one this year, and they are progressing very well. They love the Chinese. They want to learn everything, and they have the opportunity to learn everything. But they also request for support from Confucius Institute. They've been telling me, we want to study Kung Fu, we want to learn how to use chopsticks, but some of them don't know how to use the chopsticks, and they are wondering where they can get an opportunity to use them, because our community is a community where we use our traditional tools that we have grown up using, but they want to learn something lives at the moment. Yeah, you can take your seats. Okay, thank you very much. You can take your seats, please. Go and sit. Yes, at this moment, we shall have a word from the director NCDC. Shall have a word.
Good morning. I'm looking for the best words deliberately because I'm very, very happy to, first of all, hear that this school has started Chinese. Secondly, I'm very delighted to have the opportunity to be sent to the very school to come and represent the director of NCDC to come and grace this day. And to me, it is a special day. Special in the sense that I have been passing here looking at these two schools. I knew little about the school, but today I have come to realize that they are my friends. I call them my friends because of the love of Chinese they have exhibited by deciding deliberately that there must be Chinese in this school. Thank you very much, Mr. Headmaster. Thank you very much, the directors of this school. Thank you very much, you, the students. Before I add my own words, I have to read the words of the person who sent me to come and represent her here. And that is none other than the director of NCDC. These are her words. I am deeply honored to be invited as a guest speaker to this momentous occasion, the inauguration of the Chinese language department at the Janan Secondary School. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the school authorities for their vision and foresight in introducing Chinese language instruction to your esteemed institution. In today's increasingly interconnected world, essential skill for success. And Chinese with over 1 billion speakers worldwide is undoubtedly one of the most valuable languages to learn. By introducing Chinese language instruction, Janan Secondary School is providing its students with a unique opportunity to gain a competitive edge in the global job market. Learning Chinese will not only broaden your cultural understanding and appreciation, but also open doors to exciting career opportunities. Uganda's growing economic ties with China mean that there is an increasing demand for professionals who can communicate effectively in Chinese. From international business and trade to diplomacy and tourism, the job prospects for Chinese language speakers are vast and varied. Moreover, learning multiple international languages, including Chinese, will enable you to navigate the complexities of our globalized world with ease and confidence. It will broaden your perspectives, foster greater cultural empathy, and equip you with the skills necessary to succeed in an increasingly interconnected world. In addition, learning Chinese will also provide you with opportunities to study in China, a country renowned for its rich history, vibrant culture, and cutting-edge technology. The Chinese government offers various scholarships and programs for international students, including those from Uganda, to study in China. And Also in Uganda, that opportunity is there. Imagine being able to immerse yourself in the language and the culture and gaining a unique perspective on the world. Today you have started, but your question is whether the Chinese will be studied up to A level is just their starting. But going for further studies in China should be your dream as well. Working everywhere in the world should be your dream, because Chinese is one of the language for UN. UN uses Chinese as well. Other languages UN use are English, French, Spanish, Arabic, and you add Chinese on it. If you know any of these languages, any two of these languages, you can work with the UN. Is it bad to have that opportunity? It is upon you. Furthermore, Ugandan universities such as Makerere University offer courses that combine Chinese language with the other disciplines such as Chinese language and Asian studies. Additionally, institutions like Loyalty Institute of Technology offer Chinese language and culture courses. These programs provide students with comprehensive education that prepares them for a wide range of career opportunities, both in Uganda and globally. After completing these courses, job opportunities are assured in various fields, including international business, diplomacy, tourism, and education. With the growing presence of Chinese companies in Uganda, there is a high demand for professionals who can communicate effectively in Chinese and give translation services to Chinese technical team that do not speak English language. I am pleased to note that the Ugandan government has introduced Chinese language instruction up to advanced secondary education schools, demonstrating its commitment to promoting linguistic and cultural diversity. Learning a language is not only the language, you also learn the culture. Good culture is what the foreign language learners adapt. You don't go just adapting anything you get on the road. You adapt what our culture allows. Chinese culture does not allow corruption. You adapt that. People will everywhere say that this one who studied Chinese must be a reliable person, because the culture is the one that does not encourage corruption. People fight corruption, but we must bring a culture that does not encourage corruption like the Chinese culture. I'm saying that because one of my sisters who went to China 17 years in China. And she told me that they were together with a certain lady, Chinese lady, who just did something which, if it was done here in Uganda, no one would be arrested. But the lady was also arrested for 17 years. Simply because he did that thing. She told me that thing I don't want to tell you. But in our country, it would not be something it would be tolerated. But there, it was not tolerated. You are the people who will create Uganda without corruption. Thank you for cherishing, learning Chinese. I don't want to go out without finishing Director's words. Director completed that I am pleased to note that the Ugandan University government has introduced the Chinese language instruction up to advanced secondary education schools, demonstrating its commitment to promoting linguistic and cultural diversity. This initiative is a testimony to the growing cooperation between Uganda and China, and I am confident that it will have a profound impact on the education and the economic landscape of our country. Furthermore, the Chinese government has generously offered to provide ongoing training and support to Chinese language teachers in Uganda. This commitment to capacity building will ensure that the teaching and learning of Chinese language in Uganda schools is sustainable and of higher quality. With the support of both governments, I am confident that Janan Secondary School will become a hub for Chinese language and culture in Uganda. Your students will have access to resources, expertise, and exchange programs that will enrich their learning experience and prepare them for success in an increasingly globalized world. To the students, I urge you to embrace this opportunity to learn Chinese and the enthusiasm and the dedication. It may seem challenging at first, but I assure you that the rewards will be well worth the effort. Those of you who want to go and want senior 4 or 6, I urge you to uphold ethical behavior, spirit of hard work, and a good time management, because these 3 principles are key in Chinese language learning. These principles will take you far, but corruption will put your future in jeopardy. To the teachers and parents, I commend your support and commitment to provide your students with well-rounded education that prepare them for success in the 21st century. Once again, I congratulate Janan Secondary School on the milestone achievement. I have no doubt that the Chinese language department will thrive and produce students who are equipped to make a positive impact Thank you. Yeah, mine is it. Pick the words of director and move forward with it. Thank you, the administration. Thank you for respecting the words of elders and respecting elders. Having Dr. amongst us shows to me that many more other foreign languages are coming here. Thank you very much. Thank you to the school. Thank you to the principal and the many other stakeholders behind these good ideas. I will always be with you. Anything you need for Chinese language from NCDC, you will get me there. Only that I'm now old man, and soon I will go away. But you have already started working with Madame Hilda, whom I'm working with now, and she is as interesting as I am as far as teaching Chinese is concerned. Please take it hard. Thank you.
I've picked one word and it has tickled something in my brain. Mr. Henry has said he's old, but I remember that we always say, all is gold, all is gold. Why am I saying this? At this time, from the past, we did have some of the things that we are benefiting from. We did have Chinese on our curriculum. But Mr. Henry is among the people that were cheering, were pushing for the teaching of Chinese on the Ugandan secondary school curriculum and syllabus. Can we clap for that journey? Yes, by the way, there's another question for my students. Who knows what NCDC in full is? NCDC? Is there anyone who knows what NCDC is? Yoma? Okaniga? Ishe? Huh? That's all, man.
National Curriculum Development Center.
So, the National Curriculum Development Center is where everything that we do in school is planned. Whatever you do in school is planned by the National Curriculum Development Center. So at this material time, we would like to share and have a word with Dr. Kahidiriza, the University Secretary, Delta University.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies, for giving me this opportunity. I want to recognize the protocol. I know the head teacher is here. Thank you for inviting me to come and attend this function. NCDC, represented by Mr. Ramunguni. I think, The MC was avoiding the surname. I noticed. The director of Confucius Institute is represented here, and visiting school, ladies and gentlemen. As Mr. Adramun Buni has said, I love languages. I can speak some. I'm fluent in French, Kiswahili, English of course, and some African languages, Ugandan languages. It's a beautiful thing to learn languages. It's a beautiful thing, and I want to thank the Chinese for recognizing me, for supporting the teaching of Chinese in Uganda. And I've visited China twice. I love China. Now, when I was still head teacher of Mbeje Senior Secondary School, where I served for 11 years, we introduced Chinese. And when they came at the visit, at that time, the director, the Ugandan director, Professor Ndoledile, and his team were moving around the country. And LGSS was one of the schools they visited to assess the suitability of teaching the Chinese language. And straight away I said, I didn't even consult the board. I said, now we shall teach Chinese. And I informed the board. They approved the decision retrospectively. And there were a number of reasons why we accepted Chinese. One, China is a great country. As the director NCDC has said, it has a very strong culture, which is over 5,000 years. Two, it is the second largest economy in the world. And you know what that means. The implication, its influence around the world is great. And as the director said, it is one of the 6 official languages. He mentioned 5, the 6th one is Russian. So those are the 6. It is one of the 6 languages. Another reason, it has world-class universities where our students can go and pursue further studies. And we say now, once we allow Chinese to be taught, our students are going to be given opportunities to benefit from those advantages. By the time we launched the Chinese club at LGSS, we had over 700 students who were studying Chinese at one school. This is one school. It is not a district, it's not a region, it is not a country. Over 700 students were studying. It was a very big occasion, and the deputy ambassador of China to Uganda attended, and many people, the director, Confucius Institute, and the major companies, Chinese companies in Uganda also attended. So we have among the largest community that studying we had. Because I left, I retired. When I clocked 60, I retired from government and left. But at that time, we had the largest number of students in the country studying Chinese. And the other benefit from Chinese, we got from Chinese, was the branding of our school. Because we participated in all Chinese activities which were organized by the Confucius Institute, whether they are bridge competitions, whether they are singing competitions, and JSS always came on top in all those competitions. And we produced one of the most outstanding Chinese teacher, Hilda Ayebale, who is now working with the NCDC. Yes, I invited her to my office when they started training teachers. I invited her and told her, Hilda, now you are going to learn Chinese. I'm sending you to Lianzi to study Chinese, to be trained and come back and teach. She's an English language and literature teacher. So when she went to Lianzi, she was the top teacher, the first batch, the first cohort. She was in the first cohort, and she came back on top. And whatever competition for Chinese teachers that was there, she always came on top. So the branding, even when you Google, you go to the internet and Google about Mdeje Senior Secondary School, you will find that it is one of the schools that are mentioned by Chinese media houses. Even when we launched the Chinese club, the Chinese media was there. The China Daily, I think there's a newspaper called China Daily. It made a very wide coverage about Chinese at indigenous. So I want to congratulate Janan School for starting Chinese here. The director, Mr. Chironde, is my good friend. When this school was starting, I was one of the consultants that came here to give advice on how to start a good school. So I want to congratulate Janan for being visionary. I know Mr. Chironde is a visionary man. If you want to know how visionary he is, read his book. He wrote a book about his biography and how he started his life and how God has supported him to succeed. So I want to encourage all of you to learn languages. And in JSS I was told, I left, but I also get reports about it. This year it has the largest number of candidates for French in the whole country. It is presenting the largest number of candidates, and even in Chinese, I don't have the statistics, but I know.
Still the largest.
Yeah, even in Chinese, it is still the largest in the country. So I want to thank the teachers, to recognize the teachers here. Mariam is here. It is me who encouraged her to go and train Linda Duffy. I selected her to go and train Chinese at Lianzi. And I want to thank the indigenous students who are keeping the candle burning Chinese language in your school. So it's a good thing. And I also want to tell you about what has been discovered in research. You have heard about dementia. Dementia is a brain disease that attacks old people. And at my age, I'm a good candidate for dementia and other brain diseases. But it has been discovered that if you keep your brain active, you can prevent dementia. And one of the ways of keeping, the best ways of keeping your brain active is to learn languages. So when you learn languages, you prevent your brain from getting dementia. Dementia is one of the serious diseases the world over. In the developed world, it is one of the serious conditions. So if you learn, the more languages you learn, the more you prevent yourself from getting dementia. And actually, at my retirement, I planned to learn languages. If I had not got this job, I was planning to learn more languages so that I don't get dementia. And even my wife is also a linguist. She teaches the French language. She retired last year, but the school where she was teaching was retained her. Actually, I had told her that once you retire, you go to Riyadh and you be a full-time student of Chinese. She loves the Chinese language. And I told you, you go and study Chinese so that you don't get dementia. I don't want to look after my wife who is suffering from dementia. So that is our plan for old age. I hope at one time when we completely retire, we shall learn more and more languages so that we keep our brains active. So with those few words, I want to stop here and encourage everyone to take interest. And you know, my wife, we speak a number of languages. So sometimes we can have as many as 3 languages in one sentence. You start the sentence in one language, by the time you complete the sentence, it is in 3 languages. That's the fun we have at home. And there are moments, the languages, sometimes if you want to express love, they are particularly
in the same cohort. She was my classmate, we studied Chinese together. All that seemed so complicated, we made it easier within the cafe. Then teacher Mariam, I've met her before. Yes, thank you for coming. So let us have the JSS for the performance.
Ni
你很好听呀！啊，你的声音也很好听，谢谢你们收起，谢谢你们收起。对了，you know that I used to know how to sing, right? 我给你们下一个首歌。Do you want me to sing for you? Okay. 两只老虎，两只老虎，跑得快，跑得快。Who knows that song? 两只老虎，两只老虎，跑得快，跑得快。一只没有尾巴，一只没有尾巴，真奇怪，真奇怪。Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Musoki, at this moment, we are going to can we welcome our lovely head teacher to say a word and then welcome our guest of honor from Confucius Institute.
I'm so delighted for this day. First of all, I want to recognize our guest, Ms. Marjorie, specialist foreign languages, NCDC, who is here in the shoes of the director NCDC. I also want to recognize Chen, representing director, Confucius Institute. I also want to recognize, in the absence,
Canon Dr. Charles Kahijiriza, the University Secretary and AJSS. Also want to recognize our guest school and AJ Senior Secondary School. You are most welcome. The teachers from AJSS, you're most welcome. My name is Joseph Mukwaya. Yes, I'm also learning. So, Chinese, it is an interesting language. Personally, a few words that I've learned when I'm speaking Chinese, I feel so great. I want to appreciate our student, Travis, the one who planted the idea of introducing Chinese here. And when he came to my office to tell me about having Chinese on our subject menu, he convinced me, and at the end of the day, I saw it important for us to have Chinese on our subject menu. So, the students of Janan, let us clap for Travis. I want to appreciate NDJ Senior Secondary School for the support, and also I want to appreciate Dr. Canon Charles Kahigiriza for bringing up Travis very well. He's a disciplined boy and he loves Chinese so much. So as Janan Secondary School Bombo, when we saw it important to have Chinese on our menu, we had to do it so fast. In fact, we were meant to have this ceremony last term. However, according to the guests that were meant to be on this ceremony, they were so tight, so that's why you had to postpone it to this term. So I call upon the learners of the Chinese class, Senior 1. Currently, we do have only one class, the Senior 1, because we started last term. So next year, we are going to have Senior 1, Senior 2, and Senior 5. Then, like that, I want to see that we have Chinese from Senior 1 up to Senior 6. So the learners of Chinese, those who are worried that maybe Chinese stops at O level, it goes up to university. So it is a big opportunity, because nowadays China and Uganda, we collaborate so much in the economy, and most of our parents and even you in the future, you are going to be businessmen and business ladies. So for you to do business in China, it will be so much important for you when you know how to use that language, such that you're not cheated out there. So I appreciate all our guests who have honored the invitation to be here, to come and grace the ceremony. So at this very moment, without wasting time, allow me to invite our chief guest, who is going to launch officially the Chinese language at Janan Secondary School, Bombo. Chen Sij. Yes, you're welcome. Kindly come. Thank you.
To the head teacher, all the dedicated teachers, and most importantly, the amazing students of Janan Secondary School, thank you for welcoming us here today. Good morning, 早上好. On behalf of the director of the Confucius Institute at Macquarie University, who sends his warmest regards and regrets to that he cannot be here today, I'm deeply honored to attend this promising opening ceremony. My name is Chen Siqi, a teacher from Confucius Institute at Macquarie University. First, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the school for its strong support for Chinese language instruction. Furthermore, I would like to extend a warm welcome and congratulations to each of you who have chosen embark on this wonderful journey in Chinese. And I'm also a teacher for your teacher, but all in all, we are friends. Chinese, thank you. Chinese is a key that opens a door to a splendid civilization with 5,000 years of history and a vibrant modern China. Learning Chinese is more than just learning a language. It is the beginning of thrilling adventure of exploring new cultures, make new friends, and discovering new possibilities. By the way, I'm also the teacher in charge of the employment for Confucius Institute, and I can tell you that many Chinese companies are offering in a salary of like 2 million, even more. But they cannot find a translator because the number of translators now cannot meet the high demand. But meanwhile, the premise is that you must speak fluent Chinese. And Confucius Institute is your unwavering support in learning Chinese. We will fully support the teachers' teaching and students' learning. From today on, I hope you will listen more, speak more, practice more, and relish every moment of progress. I believe that in the near future, you will not only be able to speak fluent Chinese, but will also become a small bridge connecting Uganda and China. Finally, we sincerely wish the Chinese class at Janan Secondary School very success. We wish you all success in your studies and the realization of your dreams. Thank you all. 谢谢。
To the deputy head teacher, Mr. Henry, the NCDC representative, all teachers, and all students from different schools, that is Ndege and Janan. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I would like to say something about the teacher. The teacher said something, so I want to add on it. About the issue of jobs, I also guarantee you on that. Because I remember me myself, I went for a certain internship during our time. I went for internship, and guess what? Money was sweet. I never wanted to come back to school. And then one of the people who told me to come back, I think was Mr. Paul there. He could call me, he told me, "You man, where are you? School has started." I said, "Man, I'm still getting some money." But later I realized that the best thing to do at the moment was to first complete school and then I'll go back for work. So my name is Trevor Sambu, and I'm a student of Makerere University pursuing a bachelor's degree in Chinese and Asian Studies, and currently serving as the chairperson Makerere University Chinese Students Association. And another thing, I loved the songs. Thank you, and I expect to hear all the voices during the time of voicing to my heart. I think everyone, like most of them, have applied. So we shall be very happy to receive you at Confucius Institute Makerere. And another thing, firstly, I remember me myself, I never had any idea about Chinese. And even joining campus, I applied for different courses. And guess what? When I reached that campus, when I was admitted, then they told me the course which you are going to study is going to take 4 years. And then my dad told me, I don't have money for 4 years. So it was somehow hard. Then my friend told me, you can go for languages. And then I said, languages? Which language can I do? Then I said, oh, let me go for German. And then I went to Bukoto. There's a language school in Bukoto where I went to go for German language, like German classes. When I reached there, I saw them studying Chinese. And then if you want to study Chinese, take it to a higher level, go to Confucius Institute Makerere, they offer it class program. Then I said, now I have to go for Chinese. And here I am right now. And I want to offer one thing, like my offer to you is, since before I used to watch Chinese movies, like the way they could use sticks. You know, we could see sticks and then you could get some sticks of your own and then try to be like eating, eh? So That was my major interest in Chinese, actually, at first. It is to use chopsticks. I wanted to use chopsticks, and then I go. But later I found. So, as the chairperson, I'll send chopsticks to the Chinese class. As the chairperson, I'll send them. When I heard that the school was starting a Chinese program, I couldn't wait to come and speak with you, because it isn't about adding a new subject. It's about opening a door to a wonderful possibilities. Now, I will be honest with you. Learning Chinese can feel challenging at first, because I remember when I entered class, when I changed the program to Chinese, I entered class, and then I came a little bit late because I had just changed the program. So I reached at the moment when they were teaching numbers. And then I said, then I have to learn the numbers. When the teacher told me the numbers, A1, and then I crammed. And I said, teacher, I'm now well off. I can say the numbers. And then the teacher interchanged the numbers, 7, 8. I said, now I need to go back to my course. But later, I said, let me give myself time. Because Chinese have a saying, 万事开头难, which means that in the beginning, most of the things, they may seem hard. So this implies that if things are hard, change the perspective, and then insisting on. And then you'll be like, oh, if I insist, will it change? Yes, it will change. That one I give you my word. We have Chinese characters, because Chinese, it is characters. So characters may look challenging, what and what, but please practice, have passion, and everything. And let me tell you, the best thing, opportunities are there. Opportunities are there. Our teachers always tell us that they share with us the opportunities because they know no one can drain the ocean of opportunities. So that's why they share with us. Learning of Chinese can prepare you for the future career. You go for trade, tourism, and other diplomacy-related things. You are becoming a bridge between Uganda and China, and that's a powerful thing to be. So, as we begin the journey, I want to leave you with 3 simple encouragements. One is, be curious. Don't just learn from book. Ask about culture, the food, the music. Make it fun. Be confident. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because this is not our mother tongue. As a child beginning to speak, you have to speak and then they correct you. You speak wrong things and then they correct you. That's how we are going to run. You have to be consistent. Consistent. We know we all have dreams, but what gives a difference between us, it is the energy we put in to achieve something. You have an incredible opportunity, and I would like to thank the chairperson, president, and then the administration. I really thank you so much, and I would request the students to give them a mighty hand clap. So please, students, I wish you seize this opportunity, because we never had the opportunity during our primary. So seize the opportunity, learn, be happy. Thank you once again. My name is Trevor. Thank you.
So, at this moment, we are going to launch Chinese teaching by leaving our signatures on this banner. Our guests will sign on this banner, and that will be a sign of launching the Chinese language at Janan Secondary School. So I welcome Mr. Henry Adramungu and Dr. Kahigiriza.
最神秘的等待，星星坠落，风在吹动，终于再将你融入怀中，两颗心颤动，相信我不变的真心，千年等待有我承诺。星星坠落，风在吹动。做错了什么？你哭着对我说，童话里都是骗人的，我不可能是你的王子。也许你不会懂，从你说爱我以后，我的天空星星都亮了。变成童话里你爱的那个天使，张开双手变成翅膀守护你。你要相信，相信我们会像童话故事里，幸福和快乐是结局。
That's all. Uyazenzela, lo mntana uyazenzela, bathi uyazenzela, bathi yena uyazenzela, bakithi Wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo ki moteng, bakithi mi ki moteng, asambe, engesimina wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo asimoteng, wantswara mo ki moteng, ki moteng, ki moteng, asambe kanjena bathi ki moteng, ki moteng. Kimote, kimote, kimote. Asambe kanjena bathi ay 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 oh abatini nani barikilimeke asamba sambe asamba sambe ay itina maposa itaba makeba ay uspone masne
sojuluka sasebafuma ukuthi nambobani siyofaka ngamonye abahlushwa yiphani ugala kanjani bahlezi baneplan lento ngishova namatariyani isikhathi sami intombi zabo funa ikhalavani kanti uqala nganonani ofuna impane ngani omhlonishwa unani ofuna impane ngani ayi engoba inkulungwane sakala matela mina futhi ukuthi uqala ngani lesini sabo sakala lesime ngamaphathaphatha yebona noduma namatariyana ayi jealous baba le jealous baba le jealous laba baba le jealous hey baba le jealous